saints go marching in, oh, when the saints go marching in.
On the city's North Shore, this is Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Today, a fun matchup in store. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Pittsburgh Steelers. To kick off, here's Ryan Stonehouse. And we're off from Acrisure. Here's a return from the 7. Showing a little burst so far. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Ready. Hut, hut.
First carry here for the rookie out of Penn State. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Tackle made by J.C. Horn.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Let's go now. Set, hut.
Back-to-back carries here. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring a 3rd down. And that right there, an early look at somebody who might just be the impact player in this ballgame.
Yeah, there's no question this strong safety loves to come downhill. Now, as an offense, you've got to adjust. You've got to throw over the top if he's willing to be that aggressive.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Air it out on 3rd. This one to Williams out left side. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That's 16 on the pickup. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Here we go, here we go. 60.
Running right, it's Williams. By man, he's in the clear. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. It's a gain of 29 yards. And that's a Steelers 1st down.
Gosh, I love that creativity of the play call. Name of the game is putting the ball in the hands of your best playmakers, creating matchups for them to take advantage. And this time, not as a receiver, but as a runner. That is job well done.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. Caught just shy of the goal line. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Outside. 118. Watch out.
Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing him a loss. First play of the game. That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Brought in right side. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stops. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
About set. This is 3rd and 5. Design bootleg here. Lasers this one deep down the middle. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, I love that.
Purdy, a quick throw, complete. Has some room to work. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints finish off their opening drive.
Kid, every year, it's kind of like the Baskin-Robbins of tight ends. You get all sorts of different flavors. You get inline blockers. You get guys that can run routes. You got guys that can do a little bit of everything.
Coming in from the right, and they blocked it. They blocked it. Ooh, and I think he envisioned this one going all the way back for 2, but they're able to track him down and limit the damage to just that blocked kick.
And that block's going to take a little bit of the sting away from giving up the touchdown. I'll tell you, that's exactly, if you're on that special teams unit, how you want to start this game. Playing hard, executing well, putting a little seed of doubt and thought on the special teams unit on the other side.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. On the return, Isaiah Rodgers. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. That is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. First call here coming from the shotgun.
33, yellow, ready.
Airing it out to start this drive. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Ready.
Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see here. 2nd and 19.
Green, get you 2 blue.
Back to throw. Lofts it deep right side. They connect on the deep shot. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take a 7-point lead in the first.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers grow their lead to 8. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Washington now to return. He's brought down just inside the 25. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Outside. Watch out.
Kenneth Walker gets it. He loses the football. The Steelers hit. Walker loses the football. And they get it And who knows what was going on there as he's finally brought down for a huge loss. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
First down throw by Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Pushing it up past the 30. Spins out of one side, looks through and breaks away. Still fighting forward. He can do it! And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans! The Saints make it a 2-point game. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree. And
that's a second extra point that's off the mark, Brock. Gotta start to wonder, maybe a problem between the ears, because without those two misses, we'd have a tie ball game. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Rodgers. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. Got first down from the 31.
Ready, blue striker. 10 black. Ready.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Fits it through the middle. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They pick up 20 yards there. And they'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Ready. Put.
The gun, they'll give it to him inside. Good defensive effort here, drives him back across midfield onto their own side.
On these first and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Here we go. Set.
He's going to throw this one. Dumps it off to his running back. And they make the tackle at the 38. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Steelers first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Here we go.
Working on first down. So pass brought in. Not a lot of space, maybe to the 33. Brought to a halt by Deonte Banks.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Go.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
And looky here, you don't even... worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though? Cycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Cut.
Back to throw now. Finds him over the middle. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And they'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
To the line and set. Here we go. First down.
Ready.
Working inside the red zone. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Throw caught at the 6. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Set. Hut. Set.
Sticking with the air here. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away. So they fire for the end zone on 1st down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on 2nd and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
Set. Cut.
They are throwing it again. Into traffic, complete. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Steelers grow their early lead to 8. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on 3rd and goal.
That one right down the middle. And the Steelers push the lead to 2 scores now. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. On the gun is Purdy. Goods right downfield to Olave. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things. Separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Walker on 1st down. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. They will not get another play off. We're at the end of 1. The Steelers have played to an early lead. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. We're back for the second quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They have second and pretty long here. Purdy gets this from the pistol. Throw secured by Jaden Higgins. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. That play good for 17 and a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Got first down from the 31. Walker now from the gun. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
To the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Get set. Yellow.
Staying with Walker. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Well, Kate, the rough showing both individually and collectively continues with this run game. The fumble earlier, and now totally stuffed on that one.
It's a nickel look from the Steelers here on 3rd.
Watch out! Yellow.
They'll throw 3rd and long. He's got his man. This is Walker. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's another Saints first down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
In the red zone now. And the steel curtain just too much. He's taken down. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
1st and goal, you take a sack. I got nothing good to say about that. So let me flip it over on the other side where you got everything good to say. That's exactly what you want to do. You want to get them behind the sticks. You want to knock them backwards. And now you put a whole lot more pressure on that offense to respond.
Headed in the wrong direction, Brock, as they take 2nd and goal now from the 13.
Get set. 18! Watch out! Yellow.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal.
Outside. Outside. Yellow.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Talk about coming up clutch with that contact on 3rd and goal, partner. And now a decision for this offense to make on 4th down.
We know how hard it can be defensively in these goal-to-go situations. We know that you have got to be on point, every attention to detail. That's a job well done by that defense.
McPherson's kick is good. And it's back to a one-score game now. The deficit is 6.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is if the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. First and 10.
Set. 10 black. Set.
Looking now from the gun. Completed to his running back. This one up to about the 27-yard line. Deshaun Elliott with that tackle.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
He's got it inside the 25. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers go up by 12.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
PAT effort coming up. So before we get an attempt, there's contact up front. Will it make this field goal easier or harder? All right, so with the penalty, a chance to go for 2 from the 1, or they could elect to try a shorter kick. That kick a whole lot easier after that penalty, right? And he sent it through. Set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Washington now to return. Jukes away from one. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brocky's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. They've got first down from the 31.
Get set. Get set.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Looking quickly here.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at the 41-yard line.
Purdy looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. He can run it, and he'll head out of bounds after a short play. This one goes for 3 yards, and the Saints are going to have a first down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. We just see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
The 44-yard line now, first and 10.
Outside. 18. Watch out.
Here's Purdy to throw. Hauled in by Olave, left side. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Hand off to Walker from the gun. Still has some space inside the 35. And he nearly gets him another first down as they force him out just shy of the marker. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Running out of the gun with Mitchell. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. Here's Mitchell again. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Only 1 yard for them, and now we'll see what they decide to do on 4th and short. Offense in the hurry up here. All right, down a couple of scores. They want a bigger swing than just 3. They're going for this. Now Purdy. He connects downfield. There it is. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints make it a 1-score game before halftime. 3 touchdown catches in 1 game is rare air, Brock. Safe to say most guys who retire can name every time they did that here in the NFL.
Yeah, I hope he remembers it, but also remember this. Receivers, they're a dependent position. They're dependent on the guys doing their job up front. They're dependent on the quarterback putting it on the spot. And usually, when you reach a milestone like this, you'd love to share it with everybody else. And my guess, especially if they can find a way to win this one, is this receiver will celebrate it with all of his guys.
Kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10.
Back, ready.
Airing it out to start this drive. We had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact. If you couldn't do it.
It's his running back. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Hand off now from the gun. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's the Steelers' 1st down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
On the ready.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Let's go. Yellow, 43. Hut.
A throw here on 1st. He's going to push one deep down the right. Cut near the goal line. He's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
just need 2 more yards that they couldn't get on that last play. Here's first and goal. From the red zone on first. On the move, headed right. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Steelers grow their lead just before halftime.
Cool moment. That is the first rushing score in his young career. Look, I'm not going to say it's the first winning. We just don't know in this league. But I do know that's a confidence builder for this entire offense when your quarterback can score using his legs as well.
That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers bump the lead up to 13 points. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Washington now to return. Coverage team gets him down to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. He gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. One of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Throw left side, complete. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. That one gains 7. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Purdy on first down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, second down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Again, it's Brock Purdy. Again, he's got room. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints making a one-score game before halftime.
I got to say, with the type of throw that took, and then where he made that catch, it had taken all 11 defenders and maybe a couple extra from the sidelines to keep him out of the end zone. Not only did he earn it, I felt like he deserved that touchdown.
Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Okay,
They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left.
ready. Black Ultra. Ready.
Rolling from the gun here. And he's going to go down. Great work by the Saints. Offense up to the line fast. Now looking to throw. He puts some air under it deep down the left. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Let's go now. Set.
Out of the gun, give it to Hill. He only gets a couple yards. They are well short. It's fourth down. Timeout is called, just 4 seconds, and we would assume, Brock, 1 play remaining in this half. On 4th down, they'll bring out Blake Gillikin to punt it away. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. And that return brings us to the end of our first 2 quarters of play. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Washington now to return. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. First call here coming from the shotgun. On the gun is Purdy. Forced out to his right. Right side cut by Higgins. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
Better to be lucky than good sometimes, Kate. He gets drilled. The QBs know that feeling. When you're letting it go and you get hit, definitely not the throw he wanted. And by happenstance, the adjusted throw still found a home, and that home was his teammate.
From the pistol, give here to Walker. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
All right, here we go. Second down. Purdy throwing here. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10. So with that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. All set now. First and 10. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Back to the air on second. Purdy buys time, rolling right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up third down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
On third down, Purdy. Brought in. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, But I don't know how you test courage at the combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. Working quickly here.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 25-yard line.
To the air again. Purdy. Short pass brought in. And they are going to have to face a 3rd down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7.
It's 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Here's a screen now for Walker. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down, and they've got themselves a 1st and goal.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Walker is in. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints reach pay dirt. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. McPherson at the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Saints take the lead on that successful kick. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Okay,
The
break.
Steelers with some very good field position as they get set 1st and 10.
Blue, 3rd, punt.
Looking now from the gun. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Set, ready.
He's dropping back to throw. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will set up 1st and goal.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece. He was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
Ain't got his man. That's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers grab the lead on their first series of the half.
Ready. Black Olsen. Set.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete.
You spend all week on two-point plays, trying to get to your best options, but ultimately sometimes the execution of that pass, it doesn't work.
Washington now to return. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Got a lock behind this one. Downfield it goes. Caught at the 20-yard line. And he is finally sent out of bounds, but not until he gets it all the way down to the red zone. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down.
play of 54 yards. First down, Saints.
Get set, get set.
Purdy gets this from the pistol. Vacates quickly left side. Cut near the goal line. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
Now Purdy leading the offense up to go for 2.
The Saints will line up for the 2-point
18,
conversion.
watch out. Yellow. 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 Stop.
He's going to throw it. And that pass is caught inside the end zone. The 2-point try comes through, and their lead's a field goal now.
41.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. On his own end zone, here we go. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready?
They'll throw to start the drive. Finds him over the middle. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
On the ready?
2nd and 3 now. There's a dive over the middle. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Ready, set.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Down. Blue, cut.
Here's Hill. Oh, they're on him quick. He's not going to get the yard they need, Brock. He only gets back to the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Here we go. Ready.
He's back to throw. That's cut beyond the marker. And he's touched as they pick up that 1st down on 4th.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Chased out to his right. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
They give now out of the shotgun. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Ready.
Third and long for him here. He has the first over the middle. This great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Come on, set. Set, huh?
On first down, they'll run. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Set. Yellow, 43.
Throwing off the play fake. And again, an interception is dropped. Looks a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes them. It's going to be third down.
There's not a defense out there at any level that ever wants to go back-to-back weeks without an interception. Couldn't hang on to that impact play, and it really is that. Impact plays, they didn't have them last week and they lost.
Here we go.
That was one that slipped right through their fingertips.
Looking right, and he finds him. And he's taken down at the 30. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Steelers football. A nice help for them as they trail entering the quarter.
On the double.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on fourth down.
Let's go now. Set.
Desperation time here. He's got Jones for the completion. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. What a call. They wind up with 12 on fourth down and pull off the conversion.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Set.
From the red zone now. Completed over the middle. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Running for the marker on second. He's actually going to lose yards here. They take him down at the 10-yard line. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Third and just 2 to go.
Set. Hut. Six, ready.
There he is on third and short. Setting up the screen. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal.
With that down the distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads
Ready.
to second and goal.
He gets it again. And this time he gets in for the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers take a fourth-quarter lead. Well, we've been saying it for years, Brock. If at first you don't succeed, try that run again.
You're exactly right. It's going to take more than one stop to deter those offensive coaches from calling another run play. They've got such faith in their group up front to leverage right at the point of attack and punch it in on the second time around.
That had just enough leg. It's over the crossbar and good. And the Steelers take a 4-point lead. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Escapes the defender. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Outside. 18. What's up?
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Dumps it off to his running back. And they're going to bring him them down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Get set, get set. 18, what's up?
They send a man in motion. Purdy setting up that play action. They just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
18, what's up?
Third and short. Here's Purdy. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
And they get to this one inside the 10. Looks like they stopped it right at the 9-yard line. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. First and 10. Hand off to the back. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Come on, set.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think that was a throw, Kate. It just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Wouldn't be a comfortable spot to punt it. Can they avoid that by converting here on third?
Ready. 50, green. Set.
They'll air it out on third. Taken in by Williams outright. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be fourth and maybe a yard.
It's fourth down.
Fight, kick.
It's a throw, needing a first. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
First and 10 now. Here's Purdy. Flushed out of the pocket. Intercepted in the end zone. And he's out the clear. The 50. He's at the 30. The 10. Into the house he goes. It's a pick six and a Pittsburgh touchdown. But we all saw his teammates yelling at him, go down for the touchback. Yet no chance of that. He saw a lane to take it from one end zone to the other, and he did just that.
You know, and in that sense, he's no different than a kick returner bringing it out of the end zone. That's why some think DBs make the best return men. He just got that unique way of seeing the field, whether it's on a kickoff, going 100 plus.
And he pulls it. It's no good. Kick goes too far to the left. Point after left on the table.
Chad Ryland to kick
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Has this at the 6. Oh, baby, he gets rocked and the ball is out. Oh, this will be a turnover. It's recovered by the kicking team.
These guys are flying down the field. Reminds me of the guys in Braveheart. But different than Braveheart, these guys got two things on their mind. Number one, get the returner down. And number two, try to separate the ball if they can. It's rare that it happens, but boy, is it big when it does.
Drive play straight ahead. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Red, cycle. Down. Ready?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Look at that power, deep left side. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Picked off by Deonte Banks. And the Saints have some new life in the 4th.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
After the pick, Purdy back to the air. He's going deep this time. That's grabbed inside the 30. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
First down, Purdy to throw. That's him on the quick hitter. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Goes to the hurry up here.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 15-yard line.
21.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Pickup of 2 here. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
For the Saints, first down. A pickup of 2 yards. And the Saints, first down.
It's crunch time now, baby. 2-score game, just 2 timeouts, plus, of course, that 2-minute warning. Purdy throwing here on first. Jump off top on his back. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Saints gotta score in a hurry.
At the Steelers' 15-yard line.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off the pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, he just took his medicine.
Here he is to throw. Escapes the pocket. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete. So they're going to be facing 4th down coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Need a touchdown and a field goal. Looks like they want the tougher part first. The offense going for it on 4th down. Throwing now. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Give it to Hill. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down. We have a timeout here. 2nd one taken by New Orleans. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Ready.
Going back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he reaches the 35 before going out. It's a gain of 6, and they only need half of that now on 3rd and 3.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
On him quick, and they bring it down. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down. The Saints call their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. The Steelers set to punt it. Oh, and they're going to fake this one. And no success on the fake punt. That was way too tough to connect on the throw. That's a turnover on downs.
A lot of these punters back in the day, they used to be quarterbacks back in high school. Not anymore. Those glory days are long gone, and their arms just don't have quite the touch they used to. It was a dangerous call choosing to pass it, and it sure backfired there.
Olave on the slant. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. Chris Olave with the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one right down the middle. And the Saints cut it to a field goal game. And this is recovered by the Steeler hands team. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Well, that's going to do it, Brock. They recover the kick and now can just run out that clock unimpeded.
Yeah, no timeouts on the opposing sideline. Give some credit to the hands team right there. Got the job done. And now as an offense, the greatest formation in the history of football. You know what that is, Kate?
Line it up, boys.
The victory formation.
This is complete to Ferguson out left. And he's going to be blocked out after reaching the 43.
Just stay on schedule. Just stay on schedule, right? SOS. Bad thing on a ship. Good thing on a football field. Even a little completion keeps this offense on schedule.
They'll scrape together a few yards, but not much. 3rd down coming up.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Here we go. Set.
Another carry for it. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. They can let the clock run out here, but let's see if they resist the temptation to add on 3 more instead. From the right hash, 55 yards out. This one's not looking good, and it won't be. Short and too far left. Well, Brock, the fans, all right, here we go.